Okay, today I'm going to try and get you to draw the little activity on the page there. Now, just remember before we start, come over here and make sure you are in millimetres. So millimetres, and I'm going to change my precision to 0.0. Okay, now I'll zoom in a bit. I'm going to draw two little pieces of wood here and then put them together and then make an orthographic drawing of it. So I'll start down the bottom, a rectangle, and my first rectangle is going to be 40 by 21. 40, 21 and enter that. Now I'm going to bring that up 60. I'll just zoom in nice and close now. Okay, so that line across there is 21, so I'm going to go come with my pencil, or no, tape measure will do. Tape measure, and come in 7, and then come back this way 7, and that should have divided that up equally then. So with 3 equal sections, so I'll get my pencil, make sure you get it on the top point, straight through, and same deal there, and there. And now I'm going to pull this piece up, and that comes up 40. So that's the first piece of timber there that makes this joint. So what I've got that finished, so what I'm going to do now is come across and make a group of that. Right, so I don't want that to change. Don't want that to change. So now I'm going to start to draw my second piece. So if you draw it in the right position, that's the position I want. If I look at the numbers down here, I've got the big number first, the little number second. So I will go 1, 2, 4, that's my big number, comma, 21. There's that first rectangle for the bottom. I'm going to pull that up 40. Alright, now I'll get my tape measure, and if you notice it's 42 in from the end, so 42, enter that. Now I get the pencil, and I'm going to come across, make sure it's on the face, 7. And then across that way, 40. It doesn't really matter which way you do this, as long as you get that little rectangle in there. Now it's going to be across this way, 7. Back this way, 40. And back to there. Now I've meant to do tape measure there, but it won't matter, but I'll just delete that line now. Now I'll get the push-pull and bring that down, touch the bottom a little, where it says on the edge, so that'll be right now. I'm going to make a group of that piece, just get in a position so I can just select all that. There, make group. Now I'm going to put it together, so I'm going to move it, and I'll move it, it doesn't matter which point, but I'll take that point there, that front edge, and put it onto there. So make sure it's right on that point, which that looks good. Alright, so now I've got my two pieces of wood together. So I'll zoom back out again, just so it doesn't get moved around later. I'll make a group of the whole thing, because I'm not going to be pulling this apart later. Make a group. Now if that's as far as you get, that's fine. But if you've got that done in no time, have a go at this orthographic bit. Okay, so now, if you remember when we did the orthographic the other day, I made a copy of it, the whole thing, put one directly above it, and then I rotated that around. So the red one, rotated around 90 degrees, and I'll bring this one, make a copy again, move, I'll bring that there, straight across, and then I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees. Now if you've still got no idea what I'm doing here and it's confusing you completely, don't worry about it, but some people will get it. Now I'll come over here, go to these views here, so at the moment I'm in that isometric view, but if I go to these, that probably is going to be correct, that one there. But I'll just have a look at the others. That's no good. Nope. that would be okay too. So either of those will be fine. I'll use that one. Now it's in perspective at the moment, so I'm going to come over here and click. So that's the perspective there. So now I'm going to click on this one, parallel projection, and then it comes to all just two-dimensional up and down. Okay, now I'm going to close that up. I'm going to come to my default settings. Default, change it to X-ray. That's there. Close that off. Actually, now I'll go to the glasses and turn off the axes. There. Close that. Now I'm just going to move them a little bit closer. They don't need to be that far away. And move that one down a bit. Make sure it doesn't rotate. But straight down. Alright, that looks fine there. Put it on the screen to a reasonable size. Now I'm going to put some dimensions on it. So that's with the tape measure. The dimension tool is there. And we just touch it and touch it. And it puts the measurement on for you. I'll put a couple more on. We're not going to worry about doing everything here. And with these ones, you sort of line them up together, it looks neater. I might just put a couple here, just to show that 7. Now see how that's all on top of each other? Actually, I won't worry about changing that now. That'll do. So you can see they're both 7s. To put a subtitle on it, we go back to here again. There's the text. There is, so this one's going to be side view. Front view for this one. And top view for that one. So if you can have a go at drawing that today, if you can get that far, that's fantastic. If you only get as much as the two pieces drawn and putting them together, well, that will do for now as well. Okay, so if you screenshot that and then you can submit that. Good luck.